Hey BTS Crew, welcome to another Midweek Exhale. As you can see, we're stepping outside today and soaking up some sunlight and getting some fresh breeze. So as we walk, we're going to talk about something that often catches us off guard. And the topic for today is how outgrowing people in our lives will often have us questioning our own hearts. So let's go, come along with me. Nobody really talks about this part, the part where you start changing and suddenly the places you used to fit in no longer feels like home anymore. The truth is, growth will separate you from people that you thought you'd always be connected to. Not because you don't love them, but because you're no longer in alignment with them. You would find now the conversations start feeling forced, the energy feels off, and the version of you that once tolerated certain things, you just can't anymore. And here comes the hard part, literally climbing the hill. I'm just joking, guys, but on a serious note, you start to feel guilty. You start questioning yourself. You ask yourself questions like, am I becoming distant? Am I the problem? Why can't I just be who I used to be? But the truth is, you're thinking that way because you're no longer aligned with who you had to be in order to keep that connection. And that's really a hard truth to sit with, because it's not that you're losing people, but you start losing the habits, the patterns, and that version of you that was built on survival. And let me remind you, outgrowing people doesn't mean that you're cold. It doesn't mean that you think you're better than anyone else. It just means that you start choosing peace over familiarity. You start choosing alignment over attachment. And you start choosing self-respect over history. And finally, we're almost at the top. Take a look at this beautiful view, guys. But getting here wasn't easy. Sometimes I felt like giving up. At the bottom, it was very rocky. But now I'm almost at the top, and that just reminds me of what growth really feels like. And now that I'm at the top, the view is beautiful. And that reminds me why the climb really mattered. So in the same way, the people and connections we choose, they can either make the journey harder for us or they can help us rise. So sometimes reaching a better place, it means that you have to leave certain things or people behind. Not because they aren't important, but because they can't take you where you're going. So the view at the top was a reminder that the climb is definitely worth it. You can love people and still choose distance. You can wish them well and still walk away. That does not make you heartless. So this has been all for this week's Midweek Exhale. Until next time, bye!